Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you the full rundown of Boss Bottled Triumph Elixir. Are you interested in this fragrance? Has it catched your eye? Well, I'm about to give you the full rundown, so stay tuned. What is good, YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and thank you very much for tuning in. You all know my name by now, but I have to introduce myself. I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. I love every single one of you. Thank you very much for all your loyal support. It means a hell of a lot to me. And if you're new here and you're stopping by for the first time and you do enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free. Always press the bell, because it will notify you when I drop a review at a later date. That is right, today we're here to talk about Boss Bottled Triumph Elixir. This is a 50ml, it is parfum concentration. You have the Boss on top of the cap. This is the box. You have 3 notes listed: vetiver essence, patchouli essence, and labdanum absolute. Now, for me, this is a fragrance that I'd class as it will get the job done. Meaning, this is not a wow fragrance, not to me anyway. Some of you watching this might have tried this and might think, yeah, I love this fragrance. It's not a wow fragrance for me, but it is a pleasant fragrance and it does smell very nice. It's not exactly the most complex of scents, but we will get into it. Again, the atomizer, it will get the job done. Right, when this first opens up, there is no doubt I pick up on citrus. There is something citrusy in this fragrance. So it's citrusy, fresh, a little bit green, a touch powdery, and a little bit of soft spice thrown in the mix. Now, literally after about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, this balsamic tone starts coming through, along with a woodsy undertone. Now, at this stage, the fragrance is transitioning from fresh, now it's starting to warm up. And now that citrusy quality that I am getting up top, I think this has bergamot in it. That is fizzling out. Now, the longer this fragrance sits, you get earthy qualities, you get smoky qualities with it, it's woodsy, the patchouli comes in, and what the patchouli does, it darkens the fragrance even further. And it's like a supporting note. It helps out on the earthy side of things, on the smoky side of things, on the sweet side of things. This fragrance sits, at first it sits fresh. Dries down, it sits a little bit thick and dense, which is coming from that labdanum absolute. That is what's making everything resinous, ambery and balsamic, warm, sweet. As it dries down a little bit more, it does turn a little bit more woodsier on my skin. And that powdery side that I got up top goes musky. The powdery side fizzles out and then the fragrance sits musky on my skin. And that is basically Boss Bottled Triumph Elixir in a nutshell. Starts out citrusy, fresh, a little bit green, soft, spicy, a touch powdery. Dries down, warms up. Ambery, balsamic, dark patchouli, woods, smoky, earthy. But the smoke isn't overdone. The earthy facet that you get in this fragrance isn't overdone. The main player that is on my skin is that labdanum absolute. And then literally the patchouli is just behind it. They are the main players on my skin. On some note breakdowns that I've found, it says that it has violet leaf in it. To me, if it does, that would help out on the green powdery side of things. And this fragrance does keep a very light green quality to it. And I think, again, the patchouli is helping carry that green tone through the fragrance. But this is not an overly green fragrance. When you read the write-up on this fragrance, the way they talk about it is that it's going to be a full-on fresh green scent. It isn't. Not to my nose, not on my skin, no way. the labdanum and the patchouli are the main players. It even says that this fragrance was, is it infused by football? I can't see that at all. This is not a summer fragrance. You could wear this in cooler weather. You could wear it in spring, yes. But I wouldn't go near this on a hotter day. No way. Because of that patchouli and labdanum absolute, you're going to be in trouble. It does last. I've been getting 7 hours on skin. The projection is good for the first hour and a half. And it does dial in. But it always maintains a little scent bubble. I would say by the 5th hour, it's been a skin scent. 7th hour, very faint skin scent. So it does last. It is moderate, good projecting. To me, I would wear this in more of a dressier occasion. Like if you're wearing a nice jumper and a pair of jeans, a shirt, if you're looking smart, dinner date, gatherings, going out for drinks. This would be a great fragrance. Could you wear it on a cooler evening in summer? You could, but it would have to be a cooler evening and if you was outside. I think that if your skin or you're feeling hot and you're a little bit sweaty and you're wearing this, I just think it's going to be too much. I think it's going to be cloying. The way that labdanum does come across, to me it's an ambery, woodsy, soft, spicy fragrance with a light green tone to it. Musky edges, powdery at first. I think it's a nice fragrance, but like I say, I'm not wowed by it. Now, you have Boss Bottled Elixir, which is what came before Triumph Elixir. These are not redundant at all. Like if you own that, go ahead if you like the sound of this fragrance and get that. I do pick up very light hints of Boss Bottled Elixir in this, but that's as far as it goes. I mean like subtle little hints, and that is when it's sort of sitting around the mid to dry down mark, when that patchouli and labdanum are in full swing. But like I say, that's as far as it goes. So it's not redundant to have both of them. Which one do I prefer? I prefer Boss Bottled Triumph Elixir. I really do. I enjoy this fragrance and it has grown on me. But because of that sweetness that this fragrance maintains, it's not overdone. I do like earthy fragrances. I do like fragrances with a little bit of smoke in them. I do like ambery fragrances. So to me, if someone said, which one would you choose? I would pick up Triumph Elixir. But that's my own personal opinion, remember. People's tastes are different. You might absolutely love Boss Bottled Elixir. And you might try this and think, nah, it's okay. So each to their own. Right, ladies and gentlemen. That is the full review on Boss Bottled Triumph Elixir. I hope you understood that. I tried to explain it as best as I could. Someone commented the other day on one of my reviews and said, I don't get it. When I put on a fragrance, all I get is that opening, the mid. I don't get... Apparently, I analyse fragrances too much. I'm a fragrance reviewer. I'm meant to analyse them. That's the whole point of this channel, is for me to explain to you how these notes are coming across, how the fragrance develops, and hopefully that you learn something in the process. So if you don't like me analysing fragrances, you're on the wrong channel, pal. You really are. Anyway, I appreciate all your support. Remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. And I will see you lot on the next one. Cheers.